Price County, Wisconsin presents the pristine face of the rural Midwest, but beneath the tree line, it buckles under massive municipal and infrastructural debt. A rigorous civic audit performed by U.T.A.V. exposed the scale of the damage. We found $15 million locked in stalled broadband projects, hazardous industrial brownfields, and administrative gaps in the domestic violence safety net. Exposing these systemic failures provided the necessary leverage to secure an invitation to the table. We are presenting a 4-point federally capitalized resolution to stabilize the county. This blueprint utilizes federal grant mechanisms to rebuild Price County's infrastructure without increasing local tax burdens. The first point of the resolution targets a specific public safety loophole known as the Firearms gap. Currently, mandatory firearms surrender hearings for domestic abuse injunctions are not being strictly enforced within the county. The recent fatal domestic violence incident in neighboring Taylor County demonstrated the lethality of these administrative fractures. When the justice system and crisis advocates fail to integrate, the safety net fails. U.T.A.V. will serve as a 501c3 broker to secure Federal Department of Justice and VOCA grants. This capital will be used to establish a secure domestic violence shelter and integrate crisis advocates directly into law enforcement response protocols. When these agencies operate as a single coordinated front, the county establishes a functional shield for victims that local municipal budgets currently cannot provide. Point 2 addresses the county's digital isolation. Price County has $15 million in bonding reserved for a terrestrial fiber project that is currently paralyzed by bureaucratic red tape and environmental bans on tree clearing. We are proposing an immediate direct-to-consumer rescue using low Earth orbit satellite technology. Rural fiber trenching costs rise exponentially with distance. Utilizing orbital infrastructure shifts this to a fixed $349 per unit cost. Equipping the 35-car sheriff's fleet and 10 emergency towers with mobile receivers instantly resolves the radio crisis, establishing a redundant grid across 1,200 square miles. This initiative utilizes USDA Community Connect grants to eliminate upfront costs and leverages the FCC Lifeline program to subsidize monthly connectivity for low-income families. This plan saves the taxpayers $12.6 million while providing the high-bandwidth upload capacity required for modern telehealth and the remote work economy. Point 3 is a contingency plan for a massive economic threat, the potential collapse of the $27.1 million United Pride Dairy CAFO, which supports over 200 direct and induced local jobs. The operation faces existential federal litigation from the EEOC, alleging national origin discrimination and the systematic abuse of the TN visa system. Simultaneously, the facility is under intense scrutiny for groundwater pollution, with 32 million gallons of liquid manure annually overwhelming the soil's capacity to absorb nitrates. This high-volume manure management also serves as a vector for blastomycosis, a deadly fungal pathogen that thrives in soil saturated with animal waste. To preempt a total federal asset seizure, U.T.A.V. is proposing an economic firewall, a federally capitalized agricultural cooperative incubator. We will utilize Wisconsin Chapter 185 to transition the farm's workforce into sovereign worker owners. This transforms the dairy from a corporate liability into a democratically controlled cooperative. The transition focuses on high-margin, regenerative agriculture. By shifting from raw fluid milk to value-added products and reducing expensive synthetic inputs, the cooperative can stabilize its debt service ratio and secure the jobs tied to the land. Restoring the soil microbiome through rotational grazing fosters competitive microbial exclusion, which suppresses the growth of pathogens like blastomyces. This model ensures that agricultural equity and public health remain under local control. The final pillar is absolute fiduciary transparency. You cannot sustain a stable economic future while the municipal ledgers remain hidden. Our audit exposed the use of the WCMIC deductible escrow account to finance legal fees and settlements in civil defamation lawsuits initiated by elected officials against local citizens. U.T.A.V. is demanding the immediate release of all open records regarding these settlements to reset the municipal standard of governance for Price County. This 4-point resolution is a premium investment strategy. It leverages federal capital to replace corporate risk with community equity. Transparency forced the county to confront the failures of the past. Together, this architecture builds the future.